It's your girl Lou, and I am back with another video. Thank you guys for tuning in. So in today's video, I kind of just want to talk to you guys. So before we get into all that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And make sure you follow me on all of my social media platforms. I'm going to make sure I leave all of that down in the description box below. But yeah, I plan on just basically talking to you guys about my second pregnancy.
Boy, if you don't get...
I'm gonna give y'all a second to think about that, because yes, you heard right, my second pregnancy. I am currently 37 weeks and a couple of days. So yeah, we're just basically gonna get into this video. You guys are kind of like wondering, what is she talking about second pregnancy? I haven't seen no stomach. I haven't seen her talk about no baby, whatever the case may be. And that's the thing, I haven't really talked about it because I just knew this time around I didn't want a lot of things to be broadcasted. I was trying to basically, I don't know, I was basically just in a place at that time in my life where it was more so like, I'm focusing on me and I'm focusing on my family, and I'm just trying to make sure that by the time next year comes. Okay, so what I'm basically saying is, I didn't know I was pregnant until 2 months after I became pregnant. But at the time when all of this was happening, it was more so like, I was just trying to prepare myself for 2020. And I was just trying to make sure that everything was gonna be good for me, my daughter. Just in general, I was planning on going back to school. I was trying to make sure I was saving the right kind of money for me and my daughter in case, you know, of emergencies or whatever the case may be. But I really was, you know, not expecting it. But in a sense, I was like, I don't know. But like I said, it wasn't planned or anything. And I was really just trying to just make sure that my 2020, my year of 2020 was gonna be like a good one for me and my baby, my firstborn child. And yeah, I ended up finding out that I was pregnant December 4th, 2019. So yeah, I know you guys are wondering, like, what do you mean? Like, we're confused. You need to elaborate more. Let us know what you're talking about. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so how it all started. I kept telling my kids that, like, it's time for Carly, a little brother, little sister, whatever. And I guess I was just, I don't know, I guess I was basically like taunting him in a way. So we were like being reckless. I'm not gonna get all into our personal business, but we were being like super freaking reckless, if you know what I mean. So I knew like in a couple of months, maybe like November, he was going overseas because he is in the Air Force or whatever the case may be. But yeah, so we were just making sure we were spending time with each other because we knew he was going to be gone for a couple of months. So we were just like hanging out, going out, being around each other a lot more than normal. Even though we are always around each other, it was like we were being around each other a lot more because we knew that he was going to leave in a couple of months. Okay, so October came and we went like out on dates and stuff like that. Just basically just, I don't know, living a good life because like I said, we knew he was leaving in a couple of months. So yeah, I ended up going to the doctor. Well, I started feeling weird, that's what it was. So October rolls around, November rolls around, and I'm just like, I just don't feel the same. Like, I'm like, I don't feel the same. So December ended up rolling around, and I'm like, okay, where's my size? I haven't had one in like a month or so. So what's going on? So I end up taking a test. Did I take a test? No, I started feeling sick. Felt like I had like stomach virus or something. I don't know. It was like really weird. I was feeling all just nauseous, really wasn't eating, all kind of stuff. And I ended up calling out one day, and I was like, I'm gonna just go to the doctor because something's not right. I hope I ain't got no virus or whatever the case may be. So I ended up calling out of work, and I ended up going to the doctor. And the lady was like asking me questions. She was just like, okay, you said your stomach was hurting and you haven't been eating. You feel nauseous. Just asking me all these questions. This was after I even took the little, you know, they have to take your urine and they take your blood, I think, or whatever. But yeah. So we end up doing all of that. Then she come in and she was asking me those questions that I just mentioned or whatever like that. And I was like, yeah, no, yeah, whatever. So she was like, because you're pregnant.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Bitch, what? I was like, bitch, what? Are you sure that was my result? That's what I was basically looking at her like I was like, are you sure? Like, are you positive? Like, you need to show me these papers, lady, because no, ma'am, I know you lying. So yeah, she was like, yes, you're pregnant, blah, blah, blah. We can't really tell how far along you are, but that's what it is. That's the reason behind all of this. And I was just like, yeah, my mom gonna kill me.
You wanna fight on tussle? I'm talking about